Thanks for listening to the Tech Tools for Teachers podcast, where each week we talk about a free piece or two of technology that you can use in your classroom. I'm your host, Shanna Martin. I'm a middle school teacher, technology coach, and personalized learning coordinator for my district.
And I'm her producer and husband, Fuzz Martin.
Hello, hello.
Hello, episode 70.
I know. Feels so old.
Man, we've been around for a long time.
Sort of.
Yeah, no, it is hard to believe though when I was typing 70 into the thing and I accidentally typed 90 at first into our recording software. I'm like, oh, that's not actually even all that far off. We'll be there before you know it.
Yeah. So here we are.
It's the school year is well in session.
Quarter one ends this Friday for us. So in good old here, Wisconsin, in my area, I guess, our area.
Yeah.
The first quarter has ended and we are still face to face and moving forward with education here.
But with any school year, it doesn't matter if it's the dreaded 2020 or any year around this time, especially as we get here in the northern area in the more colder weather, but just in, you've been going to school now for however many weeks, nine weeks. It's kind of like
where everyone's like settled, but it's not quite like holidays or anything, and everyone's kind of like no time to breathe. Like everyone's like rushed, like quarter ends, get grades in, get new stuff planned, figure out what you're going to do. Right now it's figuring out online kids versus face-to-face kids, and how many ways are we going to do 12,000 other things. So, and P.S., we had snow flurries the other day.
We had snow flurries tonight. I actually, as we record this, I had just taken the dog out, and the neighbor in the back was having a bonfire, and snow flurries were coming down lightly, but they were coming down. Yeah. So here we are.
Yeah.
And actually, this episode is being recorded 1 week prior to Trick or Treat Day in our neighborhood, and a year ago.
Yeah.
We got 6 inches of snow.
We did. We trick or treat. We were trick or treating in the snow.
Yeah. And then
it was crazy.
And and we've got pictures with like 6 inches of snow on top of the pumpkins, and good times.
And then it didn't let up. Like it didn't melt. It kept snowing.
But
we're not there yet.
But we're getting to that point where it's like the sun goes down early.
Yeah.
Daylight savings is like a week away. And
so we're doing a lot of build-up. Can you feel it? And
it's time for a little
self-care and some SEL, social emotional learning for our kiddos, because we're all in need of a mental break.
Especially this year, just in general.
Yeah. Like more so. I mean, every year I feel like we all need a little break about now, but holy cats, man. So we're working on some teacher self-care today and some SEL for our kiddos to kind of keep them moving too, because it's interesting for everybody this year. So our first website, it's going to be focused for teachers and older students. I would say like high school or college kiddos.
Okay.
And it's called superbetter.com. So superbetter.com. Super better.
Super better.
You're going to be a super better after this.
How better are you?
Super better.
Thought so.
Yeah. So this site is really cool. Trying to like come up with a plan, because as teachers, lots of us are planners, and you're always doing everything for everybody else. And this website like sets you up for success, and you don't have to do anything.
That sounds perfect.
I know. So what it does is you have to go through like a little kind of introductory process. So you sign up for it. And what it does is you pick out something that you want to get better at. So like mine currently is lowering stress, but there's other options too. You can change it and have more than one. And you can
sourdough bread baking.
Yeah. But they have like depression, anxiety, chronic pain, physical injury, transition, sleeping better, willpower, eating healthier, more energy, working out. So they have these options you can pick from. So something that you want to improve at. And then and it sets your own goal. So like you can be more focused on your family. You can be healthier. You can feel better about life. You can stay awake longer or go to sleep sooner so you feel more awake. So you set your own goal that goes with it. And you have this like dashboard, and it's gamified like successes in your mental health. I feel like I'm not describing that well.
So it kind of sets you up to develop healthy habits in a gamified kind of fashion.
Yes.
It rewards you for doing things that you should be doing, that you want to get better at.
Right. Or just, consistently, or just like, so you're not playing it. You don't have to remember it. There's an app that can go on your phone, or it's a website. So you can put these reminders and stuff on your phone. And like, it's kind of cool. So like, first off, you have these quests. So like each day you kind of have a quest, which is like your goals for the day.
I want to go on a quest.
I know. It's really fun. And so like first you have your power-ups. And what's cool about this is it tells you to do all these kind of crazy things. Not really crazy. They're normal. Like chug a glass of water.
Okay.
Got a block, walk around it, hug yourself. So these are like my challenges for the day. They're my power-ups. Power-up is something quick and easy that you can do to feel better about yourself and stronger when you need a burst of positive emotion in your life. So you pick the one, like, we're going to chug a glass of water. Then it tells you why. So not only like, okay, I'm going to chug my glass of water, but why am I doing it? Because it's going to make you feel better. It's going to physically make you feel better. And it tells you, like, explains kind of like the science behind what you're doing.
Yeah.
And there's even like little videos that kind of go with it if you want to. You don't have to watch them, but they're there. And when you're done, you click, I did this. And they say, Shazam, you activated this power up 2 times today. And you're like, great. It added 1 point to my emotional resilience and 1 point to my physical resilience. So it's really kind of cool because as you do different things, like they have like do like the monks, which is go do some 5 minutes of meditation. And then they explain why you do it. Your brain will, and your nerves will thank you, blah, blah, blah. Find meditation tips here. Here's how to do it. This helps my mental health. So what's really cool is not only is it having you do like things that are good for your body, but it also sets you up for like a positive response, and you kind of get educated. You get educated as you're doing these things and learn more about like better habits for your own mental and physical health, which is cool. So there's all different kinds of things. So in this dashboard that you have, and you have this like cool little mountains you climb over and stuff, but there's activities that you get to do, battle the bad guys. So that's like if something on my to-do list, if I feel like I'm being more of a self-critic, it reads about like, this is normal. This is how to get past being a self-critic in your lifetime. This affects your mental health. Here's your challenge. So it addresses all different types of things that happen during your day. And then to complete today's quest, like I have to do 3 of these things, to complete my quest for the day. And then I have met the challenge, and I am 1 step closer to lowering stress and being a better person. So it's called superbetter.com. It's just a really cool setup. It gives you all the things that you need to do to be successful and give yourself a mental break, but also things to improve your body. And
it's free.
Nice. And they even have a Facebook community, so you can join. Like they have a private Facebook community to support one another, that you can join as well. So you can click on that if you want to connect to it. You can. There's 4,300 members or so.
Nice.
And it's like their official community group. So you also have like community support along with like the website itself. And you can put on your phone, there's an app that goes with it too. So yeah, superbetter.com. Really great for some mental health and some just making your life better. And they even have a whole thing, stay strong during a pandemic and stay at home scavenger hunt. They have featured power packs to help you with what's going on right now, along with everything else going on.
I feel like I know where every single thing in this house is.
You spent a lot of time
finite detail. Great. No, that's
But
cool.
could you? I feel like I should quiz you now.
No, please don't.
Let's see. Where is the weird little thing that looks like a strawberry that pulls the strawberry pits out?
Oh, that is in the drawer underneath the coffee pot.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yes. You even know where the random tools are that we never use because a knife is faster. All right. So, our next teacher tip for help,
Yes.
some self-care,
For
is
you.
a cool site that I know a couple of people already use. And it's out there for everyone. It's uclahealth.org.
Okay.
uclahealth.org. Slash MARC/mindful meditations.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just Google UCLA Health Guided Meditations.
All right.
And I should set you up that this website is...
If you're on smartandwi.com, you can go to this episode's, this podcast
yes, and
episode page.
I'll give you the link. Yes.
And click right from there.
But there's also an app, UCLA Mindful app, and they have created mindful meditations, and you can choose. There's a breathing meditation. It's 5 minutes. Breath, sound, and body, 12 minutes. A complete one for 19 minutes. Loving kindness meditation, 9 minutes. So, and they have 3-minute ones too. So it's really cool that they've put together like a playlist of these meditations that you can listen to anywhere. And they're both in English and in Spanish.
Nice.
And so it's nice that they're set up, they're ready to go, a little mental health break, find some clarity. These can be used, I'm suggesting them for teachers, but they can also be used with kids. You could use them in your classroom or just like for mental break at home. I think of college kiddos too, or our eldest who is online learning and full time just cranking it out every day. Like,
yeah, it's either in front of the device working, or
physically working,
or watching TikTok.
That too. But yeah, just stepping away and kind of clearing your headspace, I think is so important. And this is a really cool way to do it. And it's easy to access. So uclahealth.org, mindful meditations.
Sounds good.
Try it out. So those are my 2 teachery ones. My third one, I know we're doing more. I was like getting down to like 2.5 websites. And here I am. You're like, here's 15 websites today.
There's
everybody.
only 4.
It's actually 3 in a YouTube channel. So
3 in a YouTube channel.
The third one is called centervention.com. And I had to be clear about this. So CENTERVENTION.com. Now, Centervention has some really cool games, but the games you got to pay for.
Okay.
The free part is under their free resources button. So if you go to their website, click on their free resources. Because they have all kinds. They have 72 free social emotional learning activities for kids in your classroom, or outside of your classroom, or while they're at home and you're in your classroom, or however you are right now. Some of them are printable. Some of them are more like lesson plans that you can kind of use as you need to. But they have everything from like an anger thermometer. They have a lesson and a printable if you want to, or if you are sharing
I feel like we
kids
need
digitally.
the anger thermometer.
What?
I said I feel like we need the anger thermometer.
Yeah, that might be good. We can hang it in the kitchen. Furious, angry,
And then I'll
upset,
get mad when
annoyed,
the
or
dog
calm.
jumps up and pulls it off the refrigerator.
Yes. Today she was chewing on my computer while I was planning this episode.
Yes.
She kept closing it because she was behind me and we were playing fetch, and 2 paws would go on my computer and close it. And I was like, well, probably is a good point. I shouldn't be trying to play fetch and type on my computer at the same time. But they have like cooperative learning activities. They have emotional check-ins. And there's several pages of activities of all different grade levels and ages, setting up action plans, peer pressure activities. Again, there's all kinds of things meeting all types of needs. So belly breathing, to me, teaching kids about belly breathing and handling emotions and things like that, like how to calm yourself.
Yeah,
and
so
all
they've
that
got
kind of
like a
stuff.
worksheet on keeping calm where it says something I see that helps me calm down, something I can hear that helps me calm down, something that I can smell that helps me calm down, something I can think about that helps me calm down, and then a place for them to draw a picture of something that calms them down. So that's pretty cool.
And with those too, because you probably can't print everything right now.
Yeah.
You know, we all know there's ways to open them up online, so that way you can draw and do things. And they have videos that go with them too, like Lester, deep breathing with Lester, the bird. So if you can't print things, you know, students can access them in different ways, or you can you can allow them to access them in different ways.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can throw them on a Google Jamboard and have them draw over the top of them.
Yes. Well,
I don't know. Maybe
something
not.
like that, or PDF them, or print them and share them, or have them, you know, there's a million ways to get these resources out there. But even just the lessons themselves, just practicing quick 5 minutes here and there, just giving everybody a little bit of a mental break. But Centervention has these really cool free emotional learning activities that would be really helpful to incorporate with your students in a variety of ways, because in whatever format you're teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my last one is just like the quick reminder. I feel like everyone knows this already, but if you have never tried out Cosmic Kids Yoga, 16 minutes of yoga fun, you can find them on YouTube. They used to, I feel like you could find them on Prime, like Amazon Prime, but now they have them on YouTube too. So maybe they always have. I just never looked out for them on YouTube.
Sure.
But Cosmic Kids Yoga, it doesn't matter how old you are. We do it here in our house, all of us.
Yeah. And
there's not enough room in our living room, so between the eldest, who's in high school, and the littlest, who's in kindergarten, and we just move furniture.
I'm thinking about putting a TV in the gym, so I just got the look that I expected.
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
We could do, I don't know why we never do yoga in the gym space that we have. We always do it in the living room.
Yeah.
Because that's where the TV is.
We built a pretty cool gym, like,
since we've been locked up
in the pandemic, and it's I mean, it's not like huge,
it's mats,
but it gets there's like rubber mats, like horse stall mats on the floor. It works really well.
There you go. There's your little tip for the day.
Yeah.
But these mental health things, again, you can use them. It doesn't matter if you're a teacher or a student or in any workplace.
Family.
Yes. Please use these resources and share with those that you know might benefit from them as well, because we are here to help.
And go chug a glass of water.
Cold glass of water.
A cold glass of water. Take a walk around the block.
And then hold your hands over your head in fists and count to 5. You will feel stronger. Thanks for tuning in. This has been the Tech Tools for Teachers podcast. If you ever have any questions, you can find me on Twitter at SmartNWI. And if you ever want to get more information on the links to the technology discussed in this episode, visit smartnwi.com. Also check out the EdTech directory and the cool, cute t-shirts on the shop.
Oh, yeah. We got a new t-shirt up. We've got...
it's a mind puzzle.
It is a mind puzzle. Let's see. We've got the Till We Google Meet Again t-shirt.
Yes.
We've got...
He's very sparkly about the t-shirt design.
What other one do we have up there? I don't have the website up in front of me because usually we don't talk about the website that we have. We've got the new Schnazzy t-shirts. And we've got the Teach More Tech t-shirts. Yeah. All available for you at smartnwi.com.
And don't worry, there's new episodes each week. Thanks for listening. Go educate and innovate.
The ideas and opinions expressed on this podcast and the Smart NWI website are those of the author, Shanna Martin, and not of her employer. Prior to using any of the technologies discussed on this podcast, please consult with your employer regulations. This podcast offers no guarantee that these tools will work for you as described, but we sure hope they do. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon on the Tech Tools for Teachers podcast.